Hi everyone! Welcome to the very first episode of Recommendation All Sorts by Fast Track Media.
Woo! So, what is Recommendation All Sorts?
Alright, so like the name itself, Recommendation All Sorts, it's a program by us. We will be giving our recommendation list to everyone out here. So we will split them into two segments in this program. So the first segment will be called This Ma Jam.
Ma Jam.
Oh yeah.
This Ma Jam.
So we will be collating like 10 songs each week to put into this Ma Jam as a playlist according to a specific mood or theme.
Yeah.
I mean, you can be like colors, based on colors, or based on your mood, like confession song.
Yeah, confession song or
Breakup song.
But we also have a second segment where we call it Doctor Review. Ooh, what is Doctor Review? So Doctor Review is where we will watch, react, analyze, and then give you our verdict to tell you whether a variety show, a drama, or a music video is worth watching. So we have basically tons of recommendations for you. So if you do like it, check us out.
So, let's get
Let's
right
go.
into it.
Let's go. Welcome to This Is My Jam. We are having our summer playlist this week.
Oh yeah.
We are heading to the summer army. I mean, most countries are. But we will be recommending you 10 songs for the summer.
Oh yeah, so without further ado, let's get into the summer party. This Ma Jam.
늘 따라가면 난 네 꿈속에 핀 flower 눈이 부셔 Be my one 我的绅士作风味道与众不同像是摇滚综合了英伦风 Fantastic하게 모두 놀러가자 Fantastic하게 영원히 like you 영원히 love you Nothing better 이맘 그대로 평생을 약속할게 her sign 冲向海边 Go 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 准备疯癫我要下点 That's that's all night どこまでほら하쿠나 마타타 todo melhorou 向前飞无法复制的体会唯有你解我渴在梦想里在探索 Hola 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 Hey girl anh như ngây dại cho đêm nay mình say theo bài ca Let me say Let me say
So that is for this week's This Ma Jam. I hope everyone is feeling like we do, the summer vibe.
Yeah, if there's any song that you like in the playlist, let us know. Or if you'd like to recommend us, leave us a comment and let us know your favorite playlist for the summer. See you in the next segment.
Hi, welcome to Doctor Review. So what are we reviewing today?
So today we are reviewing a popular stage from Youth with You Season 2.
Oh yeah.
Why? Why are we reviewing this? Because it actually created a buzz not just in the C-pop but also in the K-pop.
Right.
The reason for it is because the title and also the stage performance from Youth with You is very, very similar to G-Idol's version on Queendom.
Right, so Youth with You is technically quite similar to the Korean survival program Produce 101. Basically, a few trainees come together from different companies, gathering together, competing and debut into a girl group. Well, for Queendom, it's a Korean music competition program where K-pop girl groups and artists come together and compete throughout the program. And well, for Lion, the video that we are going to talk about today, Lion, both stages. One is from Youth with You, one is from G-Idol's performance, finale performance in Queendom. So yeah, without further ado, let's get this
check
started.
it out. so we're back. We're going to talk about why we choose these two videos to review this week. Mainly because we've seen on the internet there's a lot of people talking about the similarities to a point where they are talking about plagiarism
And copying.
plagiarism. So is it really? So we will talk about the music and the lyrics first. The lyrics itself is definitely similar because the sentiment,
message,
the message and the sentiment is actually very similar. It is about overcoming prejudice, overcoming discrimination,
Yes. Breaking boundaries.
female empowering.
I am no man.
I can understand why there is a lot of buzz behind this. In terms of the music,
Definitely the music. For two music, very different. One is more upbeat and one is more like a chill.
I think it's more mellow, like more slower, but it's definitely more towards the serious, slow fantasy kind of like,
Right.
but still at the same time strong music. But for the Youth With You one, it's definitely more confident. Confidence is definitely the portrayal that they are giving towards that song, that kind of upbeat, that kind of confidence.
But technically, G Idol's one also quite confident, I would say.
I think G Idol's one is definitely more towards like breaking the barrier. It has kind of like the warrior music, whereas this one is more like giving you that kind of like, we are girl power, we're able to do this, more confidence, upbeat, building up your self-esteem. I think that's the difference between the two songs in terms of the actual music itself. So we talk about the choreography now.
Right. The choreography, definitely one movement. Sorry for our movement.
Our movement not very good. Nope. But that movement itself is very similar because it's actually featured very prominently in the G Idol's version. It's
That
one
was
of their main
very eye-catching choreographed
main icon
movement.
in their song. So hence why, when people are watching these two performances, they kind of like, oh, is this the same? Are they plagiarizing the dance step as well?
Right.
Well, the thing is, because it is actually a song about lion, they actually use lion as the main theme for the song. So sometimes having similar movements is you can't help but have this kind of similar movement. So
But in terms of the overall dance, I would say only that movement is quite similar. The rest, I think, it's more or less
it's different.
Quite different.
Different in
from
terms
each
of suitable for each song. But in terms of the concept and the costume, then this is the one that we actually do believe that is very
heavily inspired.
Yeah, heavily inspired or similar in that sense, because people are actually saying that this is probably mainly because inspired by popular culture, but in Asia, as Asians, in Asia, we would definitely say that this is not a popular culture.
Not commonly seen.
Commonly seen popular culture in Malaysia or Asia actually.
Asia, yes.
In China and also in Korea, because when you talk about pop culture for Western pop culture from Asia, right, it's more like the actual pop music.
Yes.
The underground, the street dance, the kind of like hip hop, R&B. Maybe that is the popular pop culture in Asia when we talk about Western ones.
Yes.
Not the Game of Thrones or
Not the
medieval
medieval,
warrior, that kind of like kingdoms, that kind of concept. I won't say that Game of Thrones is definitely, because these two performances, you can see that the first thing that comes to mind is definitely Game of Thrones, because it's that kind of era, the medieval era. So I would definitely say that for that sense, it's definitely not something Asia people would actually be looking to. When you talk about foreign cultures,
we'll definitely see more Latin, Spanish type in terms of like the music, instruments, or even music videos.
Yeah, this is definitely more heavily influenced in our music in Asia, especially Korean and Chinese as well.
Definitely. We understand why
people are debating with this, because Youth With You this year and then G Idol's version is actually last year. So I think that's the reason why there's a lot of debate, because it's not something that's so common. This kind of concept is definitely not something that's very common, but I would definitely go with more on heavily inspired.
Yeah,
I think
we definitely agree that it is heavily inspired, because more or less, take reference from each other. It's a
great thing. Like they are inspired by G Idol's performance. Who wants? Because when I watched it, I was like, wow, this is great. But for the two performances, we definitely give thumbs up.
Yeah, everyone, you should check out their performance.
Yep.
G Idol is quite a very good girl Korean girl group in Korea.
In Korea, yeah.
And then Youth is Youth, definitely this team of girls, they were trained under a panel of mentors who were like, Lisa from K-pop girl group Blackpink. You have Ella from Taiwanese girl group SHE,
yep.
and they have the rapper mentor, which is Johnny J, as well as their producer, the representative Chai Shi-kun, who is also the first winner from this survival program's season 1.
Yeah.
So with that, I would say, they are more or less also considered quite the top guns currently in the CPOP industry.
2 performances are definitely very solid. Even the girl group in Youth With You is very solid performances as well. Particularly for us, we really caught attention is Baby Monster. Her name, her English name is called Baby Monster. So she really caught our attention. Her performance there was great.
She was definitely the scene stealer for
the
the
scene
entire
stealer,
performance.
So definitely do check out both performances, and if you really want to watch Youth With You as well, we would definitely recommend season 2, because just by judging from one performance, we know that it's very solid, so it would be definitely worth your while. So if you have any comments, and if you agree with our review or our verdicts, do let us know in the comment section.
Yes.
But at the same time, do subscribe to our channel if you like our channel, and we'll see you next week.